Alaikum, how are you doing, all Assassins? I hope you guys are enjoying great health, washing your hands, sanitizing your hands, staying safe at home, eating good food, and of course, studying, reading, writing, learning new concepts, searching history, and making assignments. And of course, watching news and hoping for a good time to come. It will come soon, inshallah. Be hopeful. This time will pass, and for this, we are bringing online lectures for you all to add little flavors to your lockdown routine. So, let's get started with our online lecture 3 of level 7 on the Mughal Empire. Before proceeding, as usual, we have to talk about our previous lecture. But before proceeding, even that, girls and guys, registers, pens, books, page number 4. All done? Great. Back to the lecture. So previously we talked about the reasons behind the decline of the Ottoman Empire in detail. Then I gave you a task, that was your assignment number 2, on write a short note on rise and fall of the Ottoman Empire. So for today's lecture, we will talk about the Mughal Empire in detail. I know you guys will be thinking that how colorful this presentation is. So why not? Because the Mughal Empire was full of arts, architectures, color, history, information. So I thought to make this presentation colorful too. So guys and girls, a big question is popping up in your head is how to learn about the Mughal Empire. So for this reason, I made this assignment where we will talk about the history first of all in this video. Then in other video we will talk about the rulers of the Mughal Empire. Then we will talk about the battles in other video. Then at the end we will talk about the rise of Mughal Empire. At the end, the decline or the fall of the Mughal Empire one by one in sequence. So let's talk about the history of the Mughal Empire or the facts about the Mughal Empire. Girls and guys, the Mughal Empire was founded by Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur in 1526, that is in the 16th century, after conquering the northern India. It ruled for 2 centuries, or you can say for 200 years, and lasted until the mid 18th century in 1707. It lasted till 1707, or you can say it dissolved in 1707 when its possessions were reduced to small holdings. Girls and guys, it has great history of its ruling in India. I know you guys would be having a question in your head that how did Babur, who was the founder of the Mughal Empire, how did Babur establish the Mughal Empire in India? Who doesn't know about India? Everybody knows about India. So India is related to the Mughal Empire's history. So here the question, how did Babur establish the Mughal Empire in India? I am repeating. So the answer is the founder of the Mughal Empire, that is Babur, was an ambitious ruler. He desired to create an extensive empire in India. So for this, he fought with army of Ibrahim Lodi. Girls and guys, Ibrahim Lodi was the Sultan of Delhi at that time. He fought with the army of Ibrahim Lodi in the battlefield of Panipat. So Babur defeated him, won the battle of Panipat and captured Delhi and founded the greatest dynasty of North India, the Mughal Empire. Later he also defeated and fought with many Hindus in the battlefield. An interesting fact about Babur is that he was the descendant of Turk Timur from his father's side and Genghis Khan from his mother's side. You can see in the picture of Timur and Genghis Khan. He belonged to Genghis Khan from his mother's side. So let's talk about the Mughal Empire ruled the Indian subcontinent, mainly corresponding to the modern countries of India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh. So, girls and guys, let's talk about the Mughals army. The army of Mughal Empire, since the army of the Mughal Empire was a force by which the Mughal emperors established their empire in the 15th century and expanded it to its greatest extent at the beginning of the 18th century. The army of the Mughal had cavalry based, or you can say that the Mughals had cavalry based armies. Cavalry based army means troops trained to fight on horseback, as you are saying in the picture as well. They were disciplined, well trained, loyal, and fought with an incredible energy. The army of Mughal emperor was well equipped and had its own horses and elephants in order to fight well in the battlefield, as you guys are saying in the slide. The Mughal Empire had well trained navy as well. The Mughal Empire was also known as a gunpowder empire because they used to have cannons in order to fight. And the Mughal army was fed, clothed, and lodged well by the emperors. The people from the army started to get training from their early ages. So, girls and guys, here are the great Mughal rulers. They are very famous in the history. For example, first, who was the founder of the Mughal Empire as well, is the Babur, as you're saying in the slide as well. Then comes the Humayun, and after Humayun comes Akbar, then Jahangir. Shah Jahan comes after Jahangir, and at the end comes Aurangzeb. We will discuss them individually in separate videos in detail. So if we are talking about the Mughal arts and architecture, for this I want to show you a video, then we will talk about that video in detail. So guys, you have seen this video. In that video, the very first picture was the picture of Taj Mahal. Who doesn't know about the Taj Mahal? I think everybody knows about the Taj Mahal. It is situated in Agra, India, and it was built back in 1632, and it was made by Shah Jahan in honor of his beloved wife. These are the historic and the full of arts and architecture. These are the buildings and palaces of our Mughal emperors. Then comes the tomb of Jahangir. It was built in 1637 and it is situated in Shahadra Bagh in Lahore, Punjab, Pakistan, along the banks of the Ravi River. Then comes the Humayun's tomb. It is historical landmark. It is situated in New Delhi, India, and it was built back in 1572. Then comes the Begum Shahi Mosque. The Mosque of Mariam Zamani Begum, Lahore. It is situated in Lahore. The mosque was built between 1611 and 1614 during the reign of Mughal Emperor Jahangir in honor of his mother. So girls and guys, here is the Badshahi Mosque, another historic building of our Mughal emperors. The Badshahi Mosque, or you can say that Emperor's Mosque, was built in 1673 by the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, and it is situated in Lahore, Pakistan, near the Minar-e Pakistan. and it is one of the city's best known landmarks and a major tourist attraction epitomizing the beauty and grandeur of Mughal. It has four minarets. And here comes the Royal Fort or Lahore Fort, or you can say Shahi Kila, and it is situated in Lahore, and it was built back in 1575, and it was built during the reign of Emperor Akbar. So here is the Akbar's tomb, and it is situated in Agra, Uttar Pradesh, India. It was built by his son Akbar Sangh Jahangir back in 1637, and it is the masterpiece. So girls and guys, in our upcoming lectures we will talk about Zahiruddin Muhammad Babur, who is the founder of the Mughal Empire, individually in detail in individual videos. Then we will talk about Mirza Nasiruddin Beg, Muhammad Khan Humayun. Then we will talk about Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. Then we will talk about Nuruddin Muhammad Jahangir in separate video in detail. Then we will talk about Shah Jahan. Then we will talk about Aurangzeb. So here comes the slide I was waiting for to show you all. Girls and guys, you are seeing an assignment. Yes, it was the assignment of our lecture 2 on decline of Ottoman Empire. I uploaded this assignment as a sample to just appreciate and to congratulate you all for following my instructions. I am so happy for getting this much positive response. Students keep sending me their assignments, which are all greatly and timely made. I will upload more assignments, so yours might be gonna next one. So try to send me before others, because I'm gonna upload the assignment of that one who's gonna send me first. So viewers, this is how I check and re-sign the assignments. Keep working hard. I am hoping even best for assignment 3, which you are gonna get next. So here is assignment number 3. Simple 2 questions, very easy, because this is a short video and we just covered the history and we just talked about different historic places and buildings. So question number 1 is, who built the Mughal Empire? Very simple. Then next question for assignment number 3 is, write a short note on the Mughal Empire. So guys, you will do it. I know, I trust you all. So here's a quick review. We talked about our previous lecture, that was the Ottoman Empire. We just talked about the decline and the fall of the Ottoman Empire. Then we discussed the Mughal Empire, and we also talked about the assignments that students have sent us. Then I gave you assignment number 3. So for more detail, go to Google and YouTube and write on the search bar the history of Mughal Empire, and then you will be having a lot of articles and videos. Just check on them and start making assignment and get yourself full of information. Thank you very much. Before going, I want you ask, have you washed your hands? Because this is very important, because hand washing stops the spread of germs. So take great care of yourself, take great care of your parents, your siblings, and stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.